Hello everyone, George Lord 10 here, back with some more Goddess Victory NIKKE. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, things have been kind of hectic for me in terms of, well, not just doing NIKKE, but other projects as well. But before I get into that, at the time of me recording this, it is NIKKE is pretty much in the midst of the collab with NIKKE and Stellar Blade. Though of course several days have passed since event began on June 12th, and yeah, it's currently been pretty much a little over a week. Well, actually a little over 2 weeks at the time of this recording for the event. So more than likely hard mode for Story 2 is potentially out by now. But aside from that, in terms of the characters, we of course have we have 3 collab characters with this event. The first of them that was added was Eve, of course. So there's the peak of her burst animation. And yeah, her physics in terms of her actual shooting pose, like, woof. To say the least. And yeah, her banner pretty much dropped on the 12th. And then we also have Lily, though I believe Lily is actually unlockable via the events itself, but she is a free character. And then Raven here, she dropped on the 19th, and at first she was actually having issues in terms of her like overall damage and whatnot. So not long after she dropped, there was an update that dropped that actually provided buffs for Raven. So now she's slightly better than she initially was. But aside from that, I have not done any pulls for either character as of yet. For now, I've pretty much just been saving up what gems and advanced recruit vouchers I have. But of course, I'm going to end up using some of them in order to pretty much get entries to pretty much blitz through the event story. And then once the event story is done, along with potentially going through the mini game, then once that's done, I'm gonna see about potentially going into the campaign so I can build up some more gems and then pull on Eve's banner and Raven's banner to hopefully potentially see about getting them MLB'd, which would be nice to actually do before their banners end. And also, pretty much Eve is so far the only collab character that has like 3 skins being released for her at the same time. This, of course, is her gacha skin, being the skin suit, which I believe all of Eve's skins and Raven's skins are skins you can actually get in Stellar Blade itself. Which, of course, around the same time as the collaboration dropped, the PC version of Stellar Blade also dropped. And as part of that, when you purchase the complete edition of Stellar Blade, at least on PC, for example, you actually get a CD key that you could redeem to actually acquire the gacha skin for Scarlet, being Racer's High. And of course, there's this notice here that actually provides details. Scarlet, Racer's High can be obtained from the costume gacha or the CD key provided in Stellar Blade Complete Edition. When the CD key is redeemed, it will still be accepted even if you already own the costume, but the same costume cannot be obtained again. In this case, the code used cannot be cancelled or refunded. Please check if you already own the costume before using the code. And of course, with both these skins, they did give some free, more or less, entries to the gacha, but obviously the drop rate for the skins, you're pretty much gonna have to go all the way in order to get the skins. And before we potentially even see about doing any pulls on the banners,
You name it, I can make it. Are you looking for something?
since I already have the mileage, we're pretty much going to pull a fast pass, more or less. We're gonna act like we have a Disney fast pass and get Eve and Raven right away.
My time has come. Airborne Squad. I will be joining you for a brief moment.
And also, all 3 collab characters are English. Each of the collab characters pretty much have their English dialogue versus all the previous ones, which have had Japanese dialogue.
Payment can be settled by uploading an e-invoice.
Everything I do is for him.
So there we go. We now have Eve and Raven in the roster. And of course, off screen, I'll more or less put them in the synchro device and get them equipped with some decent gear. But if we go to Eve and Raven, I can actually showcase the other skins that are available for them. So yeah, Eve and Raven both have, well, Eve is the only one of the 2 that has a gacha skin, but they both each have a mission pass skin and a free skin, which are available in the event. So, this, for example, for Eve, the keyhole dress, this skin we actually give for free with this event. Yeah, it is obtained from the Memories Teller event missions.
There doesn't seem to be any obvious physical disparity between Nikke's and humans. How do you tell them apart?
And then, of course, that's her static pose, and then shooting pose. Yeah, she pretty much has a shooting stance that's practically similar to Crown, though pretty much unlike Crown, she has arguably more jiggle physics. It's like they definitely outdone themselves when it came to Eve's physics. And then of course we have the mission pass skin, the Neuralink suit.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to visit this place you call the Ark. I'm curious what it's like over there.
Yeah. I also found out a little while ago that I could actually use the scroll wheel to actually zoom in.
You say these raptures are infinite in number. I see you suffer from that problem in this world as well.
And then, of course, her gacha skin, the skin suit. Which is definitely a lot more visual detail, of course, being the gacha skin.
This is the first time I've been able to relax like this. Is it all right for me to be sitting around like this?
And of course, there was the sneak peek of her burst animation. But when it comes to shooting pose, this is, of course, the Neuralink suit. Oh. And then the shooting pose for the skin suit. Yeah, the physics are definitely on par with her base skin, but I don't know. I feel like I like the mission pass skin a little more than the gacha skin. Not to mention, of course, the mission pass skin is of course going to be cheaper to get versus our gacha skin. And yes, I know that technically seems like a silly statement given the fact that technically Scarlet skin could technically cost like $80 by getting the complete edition, but here's actually the thing. One, well, actually, speaking of which, I did get the complete edition for Stellar Blade on Steam, so I at least have that, and I have it downloaded. And yeah, that may potentially be LP in the future, potentially, but I'll probably preemptively record it in the first place, and then just probably maybe potentially edit and upload the LP in the future. But there is actually a catch when it comes to the complete edition to get Scarlet's gacha skin. Because the catch is that I believe I saw a image somewhere. I think it was on Twitter, but more or less the gist is that after getting the complete edition of Stellar Blade, you then have to play through the game for supposedly about 2 hours till you get to this certain location in game, and then there's a chest that you open, and inside the chest will be the gacha skin for... Yeah, inside the chest will be the CD key, which you can then redeem for the Racer's High gacha skin in question.
This dog was wrought for dancing with blades. A fine make, verily.
Definitely an interesting design for sure. And that's actually a costume that's available in Stellar Blade, I believe. Now, another detail about the code is that it can be attainable until November 12th of 2025, and then it can be redeemed, and then aside from it being attainable until that point, it can be also redeemed until December 12th of this year as well. So there's definitely some decent time for people to get access to the complete edition and then get the code, so that way they can redeem it and then get Scarlet's Racer High skin. And then as for Raven here, she has access to 2 skins during the event. One of which being Planet Diving Suit 6th version 2. This one is the free skin that you can get for the event.
I've stumbled into quite an irksome place.
Yeah, and her shooting pose is definitely unique. Yeah, she has a rocket launcher type weapon, and her attack is kind of almost what looks like a kind of a after image strike in a way. So yeah, that's her base skin. And then of course, the free skin. And then this is her mission pass skin, being Midsummer Alice.
I'm experiencing all sorts of new things. I can't believe another world exists. These raptures are everywhere you turn. They're such a nuisance.
And yeah, not gonna lie, much like Grave and Cinderella's Mission Pass skins that dropped during the 2.5 anniversary, I may actually get these Mission Pass skins. Very, very tempting. Very, very tempting. But of course, in terms of getting those passes, that is something I'll probably do off screen. For security reasons, of course. And speaking of collabs, it was actually announced that Nier Automata is going to get a rerun on July 3rd. And at that same time, there's actually going to be a free skin coming for Privity. Matter of fact, I wonder if I can actually showcase that skin. I don't think it was added into the game yet. Let me check here. Nope, not here yet. But the skin in question was essentially a skin that was originally released, I think it was released alongside the launch of the version for NIKKE in China. They got that skin for Privity, and now I believe Global is getting the skin pretty much in the July update. And also during the time of when I believe it was around the same time that Raven dropped, there was a solo raid that was going on for pretty much the special boss of the event, but unfortunately, just like what happened with the special Solar Raid boss during the second anniversary, yeah, it ended up being so broken that the Solar Raid got completely gaboshed. And as a result, we pretty much got compensation for it. Pretty much the best parts being of these pretty much collection item boxes, such as these two, pretty much the random ones, and then of course the selector. And as you saw, pretty much all my roster right now is, well, at an odd number, 231 in terms of levels. And in terms of upgrading collection items and armor, so far the only one of my team that has level 5 across the board with their gear is currently Rappy Red Hood, and I did max out her collection item as well as the collection item for Cinderella. I've not unlocked Helm's favorite item as of yet, because I don't know if the process to unlock it is going to take some time. If it does, then I'll probably just worry about taking care of that off screen, potentially, because I don't know if there's a cutscene involved with that. So if anything, that'll be something I do off screen, so that way I unlock Helm with her favorite item. But then aside from that, to go into context with what was going on in terms of tech issues, like I mentioned, pretty much before up to this point, I actually made a community post about it on my community tab. Essentially what was going on is that in the midst of, well, pretty much just before June, there was an update drop for the editing software used, DaVinci Resolve, being version 20, and pretty much after that, I was dealing with a whole host of issues. So, for example, one of the main issues I was dealing with is I would go from the one page being the cut page to, say, another menu in there being, say, the edit tab or Fairlight, which is essentially where I take care of like audio levels. I would go there, then go back, and then essentially my playback preview, which would be in like the upper right corner of the screen, that would essentially be nothing but a gray screen, and I wouldn't be able to get the video to actually appear on screen in terms of playback, which was definitely annoying to say the least. So pretty much I would have to close out, and then if I tried to reopen DaVinci Resolve, it wouldn't respond. So I would have to resort to restarting my laptop in order to get Resolve to respond, and I could continue. Then a similar issue happened, but in terms of exporting, I would get a video through the rendering process, but then once it got up to specifically 99%, it would come to a screeching halt. It wouldn't continue afterwards. It wouldn't get to 100%, nothing. And I would stop it, close, reopen DaVinci Resolve after, of course, resetting again. No matter what I did, regardless if I tweaked the settings in Resolve itself, or heck, I even went down the rabbit hole of essentially updating the drivers for my CPU and GPU for my laptop, and nothing I did worked. Essentially, Resolve 20 was just not working for me at all. So I had to resort to essentially uninstalling version 20 and then reinstalling the last version of version 19 of Resolve so I can actually continue with my work. And finally, after a little bit of hiccups, I'm actually able to render videos again, which means I can finally be able to catch up on my backlog in terms of videos. So with that pretty much all that just out of the way, I'm gonna more or less pause it here, and I'm gonna go see about putting Eve and Raven in the sync device, and then we'll pop back in and we'll see about kicking off the actual collab events. So I'll be back in a moment.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Alright, and we're back. So, unfortunately, due to the fact that my sync device is currently full, given the amount of space that I did have, and unfortunately there's still no change to where it's pretty much free to take NIKKEs out and put them in without waiting 4 hours, I decided to sacrifice 1K of my gems to free up 2 spots in the sync device, so that way I could put Eve and Raven in there. And in terms of their pretty much loadout, I boosted both of their skills to level 5 across the board for the time being. If anything, I'll at a later point upgrade them to I don't know, maybe level 7 at minimum. And also I gave both Eve and Raven each a SR collection item, so that way they're at least boosted a bit. And of course I also maxed out the bond level for the time being that pretty much being unduped, their max bond level is 10, so they're pretty much at that limitation for now. And in terms of their equipment, I almost have a full abnormal boosting set for Eve. I'm pretty much just missing one for the chest piece, but the armor for both are pretty much at +2 for the moment, because yeah, I'm definitely in need of credits, especially for more or less leveling up in the sync device. And right now, yeah, I don't have much in terms of like cases to give me more credits. So yeah, I definitely need to grind in order to get some more. But aside from credits, I'm definitely hurting on core dust, especially core dust. Core dust, I think I'm hurting on for more in turn compared to credits, because like each of the level ups is costing like I think 10,000 core dust. So unfortunately, since I pretty much burned through all the cases that give core dust, yeah, I'm gonna have to grind in the campaign so I can get more core dust that way. Plus, grinding through campaign is gonna serve a couple purposes, because aside from, of course, moving on to the campaign finally after so long, I'll of course also be able to actually take advantage of the quick battle feature, which will mean that we can get through battles faster, for one, and two, that means I'll be able to get gems faster and also more core dust, especially so I can do more level ups. And of course, leveling up the outpost defense, which will also increase the rewards that I get pretty much on the daily anyhow. So, and then of course for Raven here, she pretty much has only just the headpiece right now that's giving her the abnormal buff, and then it's pretty much just regular pieces for the rest. One thing I neglected to mention is that, as you notice, the road to villain, which would be right here, is gone. That pretty much disappeared after I actually finished the last of the milestones, which finished at 99. So once I got the last of the rewards, as soon as I exited out of it, boom, it disappeared. So pretty much the road to villain will stick around until you pretty much complete all the missions for it. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And I believe for both of the mission passes, we get a special frame as a freebie. Yeah, there's a Raven frame, and then Eve frame. Yeah, so we do get at least a final reward for the freebies. But of course, honestly, I'm still gonna potentially get those passes, so that way I get the skins. But that will pretty much be done off screen. And then in terms of towers, thanks to the level ups, I was able to actually progress a little bit, but only a full set of 3 levels in Missless, and then 2 floors in Tetra. So unfortunately, I'm still gonna have to make my roster stronger so that way we can progress even further through the towers. And just before we hop into the collab event, I actually wanted to make note of something that I don't think anyone really has mentioned, and that this collab event is actually going to be the first ever fully voiced collab event based on this bit here. for the event details. So that pretty much means that, yeah, we'll have the first ever fully voiced collab event, which makes sense given the fact that Eve, Raven, and Lily all have their English VA. Speaking of which, I did not show off Lily, but she should be down here. Actually, let's go to abnormal. Huh, Lily's not on the list? Oh, that's right, she's in an SR. Here we go. Yeah, so the squad in question that Eve, Raven, and Lily are part of is the Airborne Squad, the 5th Airborne Squad, an engineering support from the 5th Airborne Squad. True to her role, she is skilled at maintaining the bodies and equipment of Airborne Squad members.
Leave all the mechanical stuff to me. Maintenance, repairs, enhancements, you name it, I've got it all covered.
Yeah, definitely a good design for sure. And then if we look at Raven and Eve's, oh, did not mean to click out of there. Let's go back. A member of the 2nd Airborne Squad, she left behind messages for later squads through a series of records called Legacies. So yeah, like I mentioned, I did get the complete edition of Stellar Blade on screen through Steam, so that way I can also get that CD key to get the gacha skin for Scarlet. And I'll more than likely record myself doing an LP for Stellar Blade, because honestly I've never played the game. I've been aware of its existence, and of course those who have gotten all uppity about the game's existence, when honestly people just need to kind of get over themselves. But aside from that, I have played, well, honestly, given that it is kind of Souls-like combat, I have played technically a Souls-like before, being Neo, but the combat in Stellar Blade is more likely different, like exponentially different, versus the combat from, say, Neo, which honestly I still need to finish my playthrough of Neo at some point, and then maybe sometime down the road play Neo 2. I mean, there's a backlog of games I still need to go through and potentially make as LPs for the channel, but that's something for another day. And then for Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. The other Airborne Squad members, like other Airborne Squad members, she possesses outstanding physical abilities. For some reason, she appears rather naive about the world. So yeah, they're technically in separate squads, but they're all technically part of pretty much the same team. So with those details out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into the event, Memories Teller.
A plate.
Oh, so that's what Rome sounds like. Yeah, I never heard Rome with the voice before.
An implement used when eating. It is useful. Transport. A statue. Often placed by an entrance or against a wall to flaunt wealth or exhibit one's taste.
I take it the statue behind them right now, the one that has the angel wings and the reef tiara.
It can also serve a symbolic function. It is useful. Transport. Complication. Volume limit exceeded. Transport on hold. A flower pot. A decorative object used to hold flowers. It is useful. Transport.
Not gonna lie, the CD background kind of almost reminds me of oh, what city am I thinking of? Maybe, I don't know, kind of New York in a way. kind of New York, or I guess in somewhere kind of in the kind of like a UK, based on the clock in the background.
Transportable weight limit reached. Go back.
Rome turns itself around, the container on its back filled to the brim with various items.
Calculating time until return. Warning. Loud noise detected. Coming from above.
Rome lifts its head and looks toward the sky, revealing a massive transport aircraft with 4 legs. Plumes of fire burst from the appendages as the aircraft slowly descends. For some reason, its movements seem unstable.
Not Rapture. First time seeing.
The aircraft crash lands on the ground.
First sighting. High probability of substantial value. Transport. Is transport possible?
Rome moves toward the grounded transport aircraft. A ramp extends from one side of the airship and touches the ground. I thought that's what it was. Rome halts its approach. Someone walks out of the aircraft.
Whew, that was close.
Oh, it's Lily. So it's Lily in the team. Yeah, this guy actually, I forgot to show it, but there's actually, much like the Evangelion collab, there's actually a special startup screen with a song in the background. I also kind of didn't showcase it pretty much because kind of want to avoid any copyright issues in terms of the music. But in part of the image, Lily was sitting to the side, and this gentleman here was actually sitting next to her. I want to say he is a friendly NPC from Stellar Blade, but I'm not sure at this moment what his name is.
We nearly landed on our side thanks to that caliper. Stupid thing is off balance.
You say land, but most people would consider that a crash.
Okay, so his name's Adam.
Is everyone okay?
No problems.
I wonder if that's technically a name pun going on with Adam and Eve. Maybe.
I'm fine. How about you, Eve?
All good. Adam, what's the status of the tetrapod?
Pretty dire. I think one of the veneer calipers is shot. I may have to get in there myself and poke around. Where are we?
I've never seen this place before.
Can you not check the coordinates?
Some coordinates are showing up, but there's no way they're correct.
A mechanical issue, perhaps.
Impossible. My diagnostics are always perfect.
Yeah, something tells me that's due to the presence of raptures, given that, or I'm brain farting on the name of the emissions, but it's essentially messing with their machinery so they can't get more or less like any detection going on.
There's probably a jammer of some kind. Or we're in an area where all communications are inoperable.
Pretty much both.
That's not good. We're lost.
We wouldn't be in this situation if Adam hadn't flown into that glowing tunnel.
So, most likely a wormhole created by a massive object.
Lily, listen to me very carefully. If you come across a glowing tunnel while in flight, you can't exactly close your eyes and pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, true. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it's massive object, but Gatekeeper. I think Gatekeeper opened one of its wormholes.
You don't have to head straight for it either. I knew that thing was suspicious the moment I laid eyes on it.
You lack a sense of adventure.
There's being adventurous, and then there's being reckless.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Everyone, wait. There's something there.
Oh, Roland's been spotted.
A robot?
I've never seen that model before.
It doesn't look like a combat robot.
Let's go take a look. If we analyze its data, we might find something.
I'll go first, just in case. You two stay behind me and keep your distance.
Eve approaches Rome.
It doesn't appear to be armed. Doesn't seem particularly dangerous.
Are you NIKKE's?
Huh?
Oh, it's equipped with language functions. That makes things easier. Hello. Can you tell us where we are?
You're on the surface.
We could ascertain that much. We're asking for a specific location name or something.
The surface.
This robot doesn't seem to be running on AI.
Rome can think and make own decisions.
Rome? Is that your name?
Yes, Rome is my name.
Right then, Rome. Can you tell us more precisely where we are?
You are on the surface. The surface is the surface.
To put it simply, you're on a different version of Earth, but on the surface. There you go.
I'll try talking to it. You need to keep in mind that it's a robot. You can't pressure it like that. Hey there, robot friend. We want the coordinates of this location.
Black mold on your face. Need to clean.
This is a beard.
Black mold on face is called beard. Affirmative.
Is this thing intentionally trying to make me upset?
I don't think intentionally. Rome's just naive, you could say.
Repeat question. Are you NIKKE's?
NIKKE's? Are you asking about our affiliation?
Not affiliation.
Then I don't understand what you're asking. What's a NIKKE?
Change question. Are you NIKKE's or humans?
We're humans?
Human. Really?
What else do we look like?
Humans on surface. Humans on surface.
What's it doing?
Is it attacking?
Humans discovered. Humans discovered. Surface. Surviving humans discovered.
Yeah, Rome's getting the wrong idea, because to my knowledge, there's no actual humans on the surface. They're all in the Ark. Oh, looky there. There's pretty much the preview of the, yeah, that's pretty much what the, starting screen looks like when you, pretty much first boot up the game. But of course, unlike this, where it's, pretty much just a still image with some animation, pretty much everyone in the image is animated. And just like the, Evangelion collab, we actually have a hub world. Alright, so first things first, login stamp. Nice. We can pretty much get all the goodies. Being pretty much, yeah, pretty much 10 advanced recruit vouchers. We'll also get a copy of Eve. Or Lily.
Second, but just call me Lily.
There we go. Lily's now on the roster. And we'll go ahead and claim everything else. Sweet. Aha. Yeah, story 1 normal. Okay, so that's probably for story 2. And that's the mini game. Pretty much that's locked off. So let's see real quick what the challenge mode entails. Or let's see who's part of the challenge mode.
It's quiet and lonely.
Should be massive object, right? Oh, it's Stormbringer. Huh. For some reason, Stormbringer's image didn't load here. Huh. Kinda odd. You know what? For the heck of it.
Roger. Joining the mission. I'm ready to fight anytime. I draw my sword only in service to him.
Let's go and find everyone!
And then let's also put in
If it's a
crown.
request from my subject, I have to accept.
Another thing that I kind of forgot to mention with the Solar Raid is that before it was pretty much shut down pretty much for good, as far as I'm aware, there was kind of an exploit going on with Scarlet Black Shadow in particular, where you could essentially do, I think it was like frame skipping, in a way.
How terribly unexciting.
Yeah, I think it was like frame/animation skipping, and by doing so, with Scarlet Black Shadow, you could do like stupid amount of damage, effectively kind of as a way to more or less intentionally/unintentionally cheat in the Solar Raid. So, due to such, the Solar Raid pretty much got shut down to put a whole kibosh on that thing. And that pretty much also led to the compensation.
It's quiet and lonely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Had to take care of something. Yeah, I had to go and take care of something real quick. Alright, what we got for challenges? Oh, okay, cool. I'm able to get those skins just by obtaining them. Nice. I kind of had a feeling that's what the challenge would have been for the free skins for Even Raven, but cool. So yeah, I had to take care of something off screen, and part of that was getting some food. So, you know, I'm back. And it looks like the... Oh, come on. There we go.
It's quiet and lonely.
There we go. Yeah, it looks like the Lost Relics here are kind of, I guess, tablets with holograms on them. So that one's called Abandon. Sounds like something that would be for a tense moment.
To confirm something.
So I can't get access to that one, it seems.
Going in.
Yeah, it seems like it's gated off to get to that one. Okay. Yeah. So this city area is pretty much flooded. Alright, so... Oh, there's kind of another gate right there.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Looks like there's something right here. Oh!
I want to confirm something.
Huh. Oh, Snow White. Huh. That was actually interesting.
It's quiet and lonely.
I should have neglected to read that text there. Stalker.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Okay. So there's gotta be a way to open these gates. Question is how?
I want to confirm something. Going in.
The Song of the Sirens.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Oh, Leo 4. So she takes the can and disappears. Okay.
Lonely.
So this is where the co-op was going on. Behemoth. I wonder.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Okay. So unfortunately, I can't get access to the co-op mode.
I want to confirm something. Going in. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Hypertube.
Going in.
Yeah, there's another one next to what looks like the goddess statue. And there's another one up there too. Okay. Looks like there's another one here next to the shop.
I'm lonely.
Oh, there's actually... Wow, there's 16 of those. Adios 9.
I want to confirm something.
Oh, there's another one right there. The warmth of the city.
It's quiet.
Seemed like a nice happy tune. Great dessert.
I want to confirm something.
Flooded commercial sector.
Going in.
What's this? Oh,
Ooh, wow, ooh. Ha. Okay, ready. This is my first time doing this sort of commercial broadcast, so I'm a little nervous. This is a valuable opportunity, though, so I'll do my best. Whew. This is the City of Artists, a place where the greatest masterpieces in human history live and breathe. The artistic creations here are so diverse, it would take months to see and experience them all. Residents here are free to express themselves in whatever form they deem appropriate. There are no imposed standards or restrictions. Countless artists have already let their minds roam unfettered here. Be inspired and inspire others. Here in the City of Artists, countless creatives are eagerly awaiting your new creation.
interesting. Oh.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Stellar Bright. Oh, okay.
Going in. I want to confirm something.
Huh. Hypertube. Stubborn belly fat? Get rid of it with a drink now. A weight loss drink for a slim waist. Hypertube. Then great dessert. No forks and plates needed. All you need to do is drink. Beverages are the best desserts. Adios 9. The eternal ruler of delightful nights. Too bad there's no place for you here. Hangover, you lose. Lilio 4. It's a quiet day. The breeze feels lovely. How about a cup of tea today? Electric Boom. This is the first one we found. Zap zap. Like a shock straight to your taste buds. Electric Boom. No, do not drink if you have mouth injuries. And then Stellar Bright. Under a blanket of stars with friends by my side, reminiscing about those cherished days in the stillness of night. Huh. Ooh, okay. So first one is 50 gems. 4 of them is 500 fusion cells. 7 of them, memories TELLER premium sticker 1. 100 gems for 10. If I get 13, 1000 fusion cells. 16, 150 gems, and then 20 in total. Memories TELLER premium sticker 2. Interesting. Yeah, so there's definitely a few of them that are locked off behind these gates. So unfortunately, no knowledge as to how I'm gonna be able to get to them as of yet. The Song of the Wanderer.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
So I can't really get to that one. Oh,
Going in.
there's another can. Oh, wait. There's another can right here.
Lonely.
Audio 7. A fantastic night comes at the cost of a rough morning. Yeah, unfortunately, it goes so fast I can't actually read it. It goes so fast I can't read it before it disappears. A fantastic night comes at the cost of a rough morning. This is for your refreshing morning. Adios, hangover. There we go. Huh, that's cute. Alright, so that's the first of the stickers. Okay. So let's go back over here
By things over here.
and grab the next can. Bikini. Electrifying the thrill that's away stress and worries. Miracle is 0 calories.
All right. I want to confirm something.
Okay, so we've gotten half. Yeah, so we've gotten half of the lost relics thus far. And there's 2 of them over here.
And lonely. Going in.
Nope, none of them hidden there.
Quiet. And lonely. I want to confirm something.
There we go. The Song of the Traveler.
I'm a little bothered by things over here. Going in.
There we go. Lily's song. Yeah, so I can't get to that one there. Oh, there's one.
Bothered by things over here.
Nope. I misclicked. There we go. Landscape of the past.
I want to confirm something.
What we got here? Old vending machine. A can with a unique design. A can with a unique design that has never been seen before in the Ark.
It's quiet and lonely.
Oh, there's another gated off lost relic.
Going in.
So there's gotta be a way to open these gates. Maybe it has something to do with the minigame?
It's quiet and lonely.
Boss challenge.
I'm a little bothered by things over here. Going in.
Oasis. A refreshing sensation that washes the fatigue of life. Yeah. The description doesn't last on screen for very long.
Confirm something.
Oh, come on. There we go. The Song of the Nomad.
I'm a little bothered by things over here. I want to confirm something.
Trinity Angel. Or Trinity Angel, I want to say. Okay, so that seems to be all but 3. And then, of course, we have 6 more of the cans to get, but we can't get any more of them right now since they're, well, since pretty much most of them are locked off behind these gates. So in terms of the lost relics, There's that one there. That one there. And that one there. Actually, I think we can get that one.
And lonely.
Alright, so we pretty much can't get access to at least 2 of them. Oh, never mind. We can't get access to that one either, because this gate has to be open to get up here. So, nope. Yeah, so pretty much we can't get access to 3 of them. Well, the 3 lost relics on the map. But we can at least go back over to the soda shelf and get the next reward. Let's see. A refreshing sensation that washes away the fatigue of everyday life. An oasis that quenches the dryness of your daily routine. Alright, we got some mission goodies. There we go. Alright, so that pretty much takes care of everything in terms of the lost rocks that we can get access to for now. So, let's continue the story. That's a cool image. Alright, so for reward boosting Nikkes, we have for story 1, Eve, Privity, and Eve with 60, Privity Eleg with 40, Jekyll with 30, same with Pepper and Lily, and then Rappy, Anise, and Neon 20%. Alright, so let's assemble the team. Alright, so let's bring in Rappy Red Hood.
I'm ready to fight anytime.
And then we'll bring in, of course, Eve. And let's see. Let's go ahead and bring in... I guess we'll bring in Eleg, even though she's not boosted. So we'll bring in her, and then we'll also... Actually... Well... Yeah, we'll bring Privity. Rappy will serve as the burst 1. So we'll also bring in... I think Grave as burst 2 this time around. And then we'll also bring in... And probably another burst 1 or 2. And we'll bring in Siren.
Go and find everyone.
Actually, no, we technically need probably another burst 1. So yeah, we'll bring in Siren. Siren will probably work. Alright. Oh, the commander's room. Uh-oh. Phone's going crazy. Ugh.
Commander, are you busy at the moment?
Your phone's been blowing up for a while. Why don't you check it? You've gotten so many messages, you could probably compile them into a novel.
Did you borrow money from someone and not pay them back?
No. No, I'm just tired.
Makes sense. We have been out on a lot of missions lately. Be that as it may, you really ought to check your messages, Commander. It might be something urgent.
Rappy.
Yes?
There's one thing I'm certain of. The moment I check those messages, our rest period ends.
I'd have to agree.
Rappy gets up and grabs my phone.
Would it be okay if I checked them for you?
I don't think it would make that much of a difference, unfortunately.
Don't do it, Rappy. What if they're all flirty messages from different Nikkes?
Are you looking to irritate Rappy?
You might end up resenting the commander.
Commander, please check your messages.
I take the phone from Rappy. So tired. Oh, it's Rome. Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Rome? What's wrong? Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Big problem. Discovered something incredible on the surface. What is it? Humans. What? 3 discovered. Want your help. Only you. Please come quickly. Okay.
Master, what's wrong? You're white as a sheet. Are you okay?
Everyone, get ready. We need to go up to the surface.
Right now?
Rome found humans on the surface.
Say that again?
Are these the coordinates Rome gave us?
That's right.
Wow. Humans on the surface. I thought there weren't any survivors up here.
There's not supposed to be. Supposedly, all humans that were on the surface are in the Ark.
That's the official claim by the central government, at least.
Wowee! So we might be able to witness a historic moment. Potentially, but Rome might also be mistaken.
Yeah, Anise is pretty much right. Because as far as I'm aware, Lily and Eve especially are not technically human. As far as I'm aware, in terms of like, well, I know pretty much nothing in terms of Stellar Blade's lore, but if I had to guess, Eve and Lily, or at least, or at the very most, Eve, is pretty much, ironically, similar to NIKKE, but potentially more advanced, maybe? Exactly. That's why we need to meet up with them and come. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the word was confirmed before the explosions.
Commander, explosions up ahead.
Let's hurry.
What are those things?
I think they're robots, but I've never seen anything quite like them.
Yep, surprise attack from Raptors.
What the? It just keeps attacking.
Rapture, run!
Rapture?
Even if we do run, it'd be nice to know where we are.
This is bad. It's only a matter of time before the tetrapod gets hit.
I'll go.
I think it'd be best for us to conduct a bit more recon before moving out. We have no idea what these rapture things are.
I understand that. But if we lose the tetrapod, we're in big trouble.
It's not the end of the world. Machines can be repaired. If one of us gets hurt, though, then we're really screwed. We don't have any proper medical facilities around us. Any injury could potentially be fatal. Our robot friend here seems to have called for backup, so let's wait.
Commander, NIKKE.
Maybe it's just panicking and shouting random phrases.
Let's hope not.
Rome, are you safe?
Commander.
Looks like the cavalry finally arrived.
Humans? Is it really true? Wow, this is my first time seeing humans!
First time seeing humans, but what about all the time we've been in the Ark? Surely she must have seen at least a person in the Ark, right? I feel like this statement doesn't seem to be true.
What are you talking about? You see humans every day.
Exactly. Just what I was saying.
I know, but it sounded better if I said it that way.
Typical Neon.
And you all are...
We'll talk later. First, we need to take care of these raptures.
Right. Well, shall we? Let's.
Though, of course, given how strong my team is, I'm not going to be able to see any burst animations with these battles.
Reloading.
Yeah, all the enemies are effectively dying in one hit.
Regroup and let's go again.
They actually changed the aesthetic a bit with the health bars.
Let's get back to our daily lives. Cinderella will be waiting for us.
I forgot to get more entries from the shop.
All clear.
Phew. I've got to be honest. I think we did particularly well this time around.
Incredible.
Commander.
Rome, how's your condition?
No problem. You saved me.
Still as dramatic as ever.
Now then. I look at the 3 people Rome mentioned. We are the counter squad. We're the special commando. We're the special commando under the employ of the central government. And you are?
Oh, we're...
Is it true? Are you guys really human?
You're awfully interested as to whether we're human. You're just like that robot. Yes, we're humans.
Where did you come from?
What do you mean? Where else could we have come from other than Zion?
I've never heard of this Zion.
I just remembered. Zion is actually the name of the location that you actually go to. When I made mention of finding a chest that had the CD key inside, that is the location that you go to in Stellar Blade itself, in the Stellar Blade game, so that way you could actually get the CD key for Scarlet's gacha skin. And also as part of the complete edition, there's also the NIKKE DLC that's been added that is part of it. And I want to say, based on images I've seen, that Scarlet may actually be a boss fight in the game, I think.
That transport aircraft behind you. Did you come here on that?
Indeed we did. We call it tetrapod. Although one of the calipers is broken at the moment, so it'd be more accurate to call it tripod.
Do you know anything about NIKKEs?
You mean what Rome was talking about? It asked if we were NIKKEs. Can you tell us where we are? We're not familiar with this place, and I'm unable to pull up any coordinates.
Rappy, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, that seems to be the case.
I'll contact the deputy chief.
Please do.
Oh no, not the D-Wave again.
Yep, again.
Uh-oh.
But of course, being that this is their first time in the NIKKE universe, they have no idea what the whole D-Wave situation is.
Why don't we all have a seat?
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
We have a lot to discuss.
Yeah, pretty much what I said. Soon after. Well, that's a cool image. As expected, the 3 humans before us were summoned to this world due to a D-Wave anomaly. Yeah, the anomaly in question, of course, being most likely Gatekeeper. While traveling on their aircraft, which they referred to as the tetrapod, they saw a glowing tunnel, entered it, and were transported there. Eve, Lily, Adam. They explained how their world had been taken over by mysterious monsters called the Natiba, I believe is how it's pronounced. They've been fighting a protracted battle to reclaim their planet from the Natiba. Yeah, pretty much akin to the battle for the surface and to pretty much save humanity in NIKKE.
Your situation isn't all that different from ours.
Pretty much a similar situation, just different enemies.
The people there, are they happy? Chipper, hee hee, ha ha, happy.
Most likely, no.
We're trying our best to be.
Me too. I want to take a lot of photos. Happy photos. Everyone together and happy. Hee hee, ha ha.
After their explanation, we fill them in as to where they are. About our world. The surface overtaken by a mysterious enemy called Raptures, forcing humankind underground. About NIKKE's, the ultimate weapons created to do battle against the Raptures.
It really is awfully similar.
Mm-hmm.
I realize it may be a little insensitive to compare our situations like this, but given that we're at least on the surface of our planet, we're a little better off than you all are here.
Then, you guys aren't human?
Well, I guess not.
To be honest, though, you can't really tell the difference unless we get hurt or something.
We found it hard to believe that humans could still exist up on the surface. Which is why Rome and all of us reacted the way we did.
I see. It just caught us a bit off guard, that's all.
All right. I understand that this isn't the world we came from. And from what I'm hearing, this kind of thing has happened a couple of times before. So my question is there a way we can go back to our world?
Yeah, pretty much. We have to essentially find and eliminate Gatekeeper. Or at least, Massive Object. There is a way. You need to awaken or defeat, rather, the rapture known as Gatekeeper. It's what is responsible for bringing you here.
Based on our investigations, the source of this D-wave is somewhere within a 40-kilometer radius of our current location.
Yeah, here's the thing, I'm not familiar with kilometers, so, what is that in American?
The D-wave signal covers a wide area, but unlike previous cases, it is significantly weaker this time around.
Really?
Also, anything that Gatekeeper summons normally emits a large amount of D-wave energy. But all of you are emitting rather weak D-wave energy, enough to be barely detectable from the Ark.
That's quite peculiar.
And what would be the explanation behind that?
The patterns change every time, so it's difficult for us to come up with anything conclusive.
It's easier to simply accept that it's different this time around and move on.
Yeah, pretty much. Keep it short and sweet and to the point.
Got it. The situation inherently doesn't make sense, so attempting to analyze it won't help.
Yeah, you'd probably just end up getting a headache trying to figure things out.
Then, should we search this area?
In theory, yes. But it's a wide area to comb over.
Yikes.
That's not something we'd be able to cover on foot. We'll have to use the tetrapod.
Any chance the Ark could lend some assistance?
Probably not.
They're searching as we speak, but it's slow going.
Oh, okay.
How about venturing out with an exosuit?
I don't think that's a good idea. They're meant to be piloted solo. If they fall behind, that'd be the end of that.
Well, we certainly wouldn't want that.
I guess we need to focus on repairing the tetrapod.
That does seem to be the only option. Let's just hope that the damage is something manageable. Is there any place nearby we could find spare parts?
Maybe a junkyard? We could request them from the Ark, but it would take some time. Whenever we're up on the surface and need some parts, we typically have to go scavenging for them.
Ah, another way our situations are similar.
If you tell us what parts you need, we can help you search for them.
Much appreciated. But we have no way of knowing if the specs would match.
Well, if the NIKKE universe and Stellar Blade universe are kind of, in a way, mirrors of each other, there's probably a chance that you'd find something compatible. Maybe.
If Rappy's firearm is any indication, I'd say our technology doesn't differ too wildly from theirs. The specifications aren't identical, of course, but it should be possible to get it to work.
All right, then. let's head out.
Exploring an unknown world. How exciting!
I will go with them. You two should stay back and give the tetrapod a proper once-over.
What? Why don't we go together?
Securing a way back is our top priority. We need to make sure there's nothing else wrong with the ship other than the caliper. Don't worry. I'll be back.
Have you got any combat experience?
I don't think I'm too bad.
Don't undersell yourself.
You're better than not too bad.
Good. Then let's go.
Yeah, especially given the kind of snippets of some of the bosses I've seen, at least from, like, say, trailers advertising the PC release of Stellar Blade. Yeah, I'd say some of the bosses that she has faced in her universe are probably on par, if not more menacing than some of the raptures in NIKKE.
I'm going to.
It might be dangerous.
I am a transport robot. I can carry parts.
Alright, if you insist. The councils are preparing for an expedition to gather tetrapod parts. Okay, so let's go to the shop section so we can get those entries. There we go. Might as well get the whole set, so that way we can pretty much get everything in the shop. And besides, I plan to do pretty much main campaign missions, so that way I can actually get more gems prior to doing polls on the banners. Let's see, got 1, 2, 3, 4 more, actually no, technically 5 to go, and then I can actually see about getting her skin. Speaking of which, I'll go ahead and make a quick little trip to the to my roster and switch Eve's outfit, because I'm also kind of curious if this will actually affect the cutscenes. There we go. Because I know the skin will appear in the midst of combat and at the mission complete screen, but I'm unaware if it'll actually show up in cutscenes. So
it's quiet.
We'll find out.
I'm not alone. We're all in this together.
Reloading.
I've got this.
Let's keep going. Just a little bit more.
Yeah. That was a very, very quick battle.
All clear. Where do we go next?
Alright, so now we'll see if it actually changes for the cutscene. A rapture is cleaved neatly in two and collapses. Okay, so that confirms it. Her attire pretty much stays as the base outfit with the cutscenes. Eve raises the sword she's holding towards her head, and the blade instantaneously transforms into a hair clip.
Good to know that I can cut through them.
All clear.
You use a sword?
is that can't be too out of the ordinary. I mean, there's Scarlet, and Scarlet uses a sword.
Scarlet also uses swords.
Exactly.
Hers doesn't transform into a hair clip, though.
Very true.
How does that work?
I'm not familiar with the mechanics of it.
If that's possible, do you think you could get a pair of glasses to turn into a gun?
I'm not sure about glasses, but we do have drones that transform into weapons as well.
Huh?
The thing that immediately came to mind when it comes to something transforming into a gun was pretty much, I think, the original Transformers series, where Megatron's first transformation, I believe, was he would turn into a pretty much a pistol-style blaster, if I remember correctly. And I think that was with the original Transformers series, the cartoon, that is.
Now it's our turn to show you something cool.
Show him, Eve.
Ah! What the? Where did you come from?
That drone Eve has is also outfitted with a communication function. And that's not all.
As Eve stretches her hand forward, the drone floating beside her moves accordingly. With a mechanical whirring, the drone transforms into a gun and attaches itself to his arm. Oh, okay. So that explains her firearm that she has in her shooting pose and combat. Huh.
Such firepower!
Very impressive.
I made it myself. I call it the Artemis Cannon, aka Drone 2.0. It's compatible with 5 different ammo types.
Can you make a pair of glasses for me that could turn into a gun? Oh, and have it be compatible with 20 types of ammo.
Is there even such a thing as that much?
I'll try my best.
You can ignore half of what she says, you know.
So you use a sword for close combat and firearms for ranged combat?
Pretty much. Though it can change depending on the situation.
I want to say her firearm is one of her weapons in Stellar Blade. At least I know I saw like a brief moment of her using a similar weapon when firing at like I want to say kind of a space station kind of a thing. It was part of the trailer for the PC release.
Eve, I mean, no offense, but
Whenever people say that, they're totally about to say something offensive.
Yeah, Neon is not exactly wrong.
it might be best not to use your sword.
Very well. I won't use it. Your primary offensive strategy is engaging in long-range combat using firearms. All of your established tactics and formations are based around that. If I were to start using a sword, it would throw everything off.
Precisely. Thank you for understanding.
Not at all.
Wow, so friendly.
Yeah.
There's a scrap heap further up ahead. We should be able to find the parts we need there.
Yeah, something tells me that when we find Raven, she might not be so friendly.
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
I'll keep moving.
And I say that because, well, as far as I'm aware, she is an enemy in Stellar Blade, in the actual Stellar Blade game. And based on one of her dialogues for when she's like at bond level 10, supposedly she's like pretty much on a mission to kill Eve.
I will never fall.
So, not entirely sure yet if she's going to be an ally or not in this story.
Is this it?
Yes.
There seem to be a lot of things that are fully intact.
Some of them are probably still functional. Most of this stuff has been left here only because there's no way to bring it back.
Really? Then could you pick up that one with the screen for me?
It'd be nice to find something that we could ride, if at all possible.
Don't you all have more urgent things to worry about? Like, say, spare parts to repair your ship?
True.
You're right. But it would be an awful waste to pass by all this unbelievable stuff.
We might be able to find a use for some of it when we return to our world.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. We searched through the scrap heap to find the parts needed to fix the tetrapod. We are able to find several suitable parts without much difficulty.
Adam, Lily, I think we found everything we're looking for.
Already? This place is a real treasure trove.
I will transport.
Thank you.
All loaded?
Yes.
Commander, can I collect some things?
You mean artifacts?
Yes, there are many artifacts here, but Rome never came here before. Too many raptures. This is a golden opportunity. Rome can't miss a golden opportunity.
Okay, take what you like. Just don't overdo it.
Okay.
Rome clanks about as it moves towards the back of the scrap heap.
That little guy reminds me of Digger.
Digger? We know a Digger too.
What? How?
We have someone called Grave Digger.
Oh, I was wondering what you were talking about. Don't worry about it. It's nothing important.
You two are certainly animated.
Naturally. If we didn't have any energy, we'd be corpses.
Honestly, I'm a little surprised. When I heard about your world, it sounded hopeless. But none of you seem like you're in despair.
Is that the vibe we give off?
Yes.
I see. What about you guys?
I think we're quite full of energy as well. There are some people who aren't, of course. But for the most part, everyone is working hard to make the most of a bad situation.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do. Especially comparing both worlds.
Sounds like things on your side aren't much better than over here.
It's hard. But we try not to let it show. And put on a brave face. We really are in the same boat.
Seems that way. Let's all stay strong. No giving in to despair.
You bet.
Commander, Commander.
Uh-oh. What is it?
Big problem. Big problem.
Rome?
I run towards the sound of Rome's voice.
Big problem. Big problem.
I'm coming. Hold. Suddenly, a dark shadow passes overhead. It's Eve. She is soaring through the air by gripping onto anything she can. She flips in midair, uses a billboard as a stepping platform, jumps off protruding steel girders, and more. Eve flies past us at a remarkable speed.
I'll go first.
Roger. I'll leave it to you.
What in the world? How is she flying around like that? Save your surprise for later. We've got to move quickly.
Soon after, we find Rome at the base of the scrap heap, attempting to pull along another transport robot.
Commander, big problem. Comrade discovered.
Fortunately, nothing's wrong.
Dang it, Rome, you scared the heck out of me. Why are you always overreacting like that?
That's right. Whew, right.
I'll take a look.
Rappy approaches Rome and examines the transport robot is attempting to transport.
The coloring on the exterior. I've seen this in manuals before. It's a transport robot which is also intended for combat support. From what I can recall, it was in operation even before the first Rapture invasion.
Really?
No kidding? That thing's ancient.
It was discontinued due to the combat support functions being too costly to implement. When it entered mass production, only the transport function remained. Rome is one of those mass-produced models that followed.
This is Rome's predecessor?
Apparently.
You could say that, yes.
Is it dead?
Not sure. It's such an old model, we'd have to check.
If it's as old as you say, wouldn't it be worth investigating?
Absolutely. The chances are low, but we might find traces of lost technology. My suggestion is that we try to bring it back and attempt repairs.
Are you saving it?
We're going to try.
So excited.
Alright, then it's settled. Let's head back.
I'll do my best.
Reload.
I can still fight.
Enemy down.
All clear. Where do we go next?
Let's see. Okay, with these parts, I think we can manage. Ideally, we'd be able to check the compatibility and all that, but given our current situation, that's pretty much impossible.
Let's just get this over and done with. As far as I can tell, I think an emergency fix should do the trick.
Let's work together. You check the drive system and swap out the parts, while I keep an eye on the control system.
I'd hate to be ambushed at a time like this.
You're telling me? I'd take any help I could get right about now.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to settle for these two junkers.
Can you fix Realm's friend?
Not sure. I've never seen this type of robot before.
Useless.
Excuse me?
Useless. As in you have no ability.
What the? Nobody insults me like that. Get out of the way. I'll fix this robot friend of yours if it's the last thing I do.
You okay there, Lily?
I, Lily Artemis II, am capable of handling any technology. A robot is the technological pinnacle of whichever world it hails from. I'll prove to you that I can even fix technologies from other worlds.
Don't you think the tetrapod is a tad more urgent?
No, I don't.
Yeah, Lily essentially wants to prove a point.
I'm inclined to agree with Adam here.
Everyone, quiet. I need to concentrate.
Rome and I will assist.
Alright. Lily, Rome, and Rappy begin examining the robot Rome picked up.
So, what do we do? Wait?
Is there anything we can help with?
I don't think so. Not at the moment, at least. We can only hope that Lily fixes that robot quickly. Oh, by the way, while you guys were out gathering parts, I checked out the surroundings. There's nothing particularly special in the area, just some run-of-the-mill ruins. If I had to pick anything that stood out, it would be that lake over there. It seems like it was originally the ground level of this city. The water is too murky to get a good look inside, but it seems deep. I think it's best we give it a wide berth.
Can I go for a swim?
I'd give that a hard pass.
Yeah, same.
For some reason, the water is electrified.
Really?
If you took a dip, you'd end up getting fried. So I'd save the swimming for another day.
I can still dream about it, though.
Well, I certainly can't stop you from doing that.
Can we go fishing?
I doubt it. Considering how much electricity is coursing through the water, there's no way any fish would survive in there.
What about electric eels? Maybe there's some of those in there.
I was just thinking of that.
Oh, touché.
What in the world is this conversation I'm listening to?
Everyone, come here. It's all fixed.
The robot Rome picked up rattles as it looks around.
You fixed it already?
I told you I could do it.
There was a fuse missing. She took one from mine and plugged it in, and it came to life.
So all you did was swap the batteries.
Pretty much.
Well, I'm still the one who figured out what the problem was.
That's right. Lily figured it out. Why are you so proud? You wouldn't have been able to fix it without Rome.
So what's it doing?
Pretty much looks like Rome, but with pretty much military camo.
I think it's rebooting.
Restart complete.
That's an interesting voice.
Environmental scan complete. Time frame identified. Am I back? So much time has passed.
Wow. For a robot, it's really in touch with its emotions.
Yeah? Rome acts more like your standard robot.
I am a robot.
Fair enough.
Who are you?
Okay, the ominous music is a bad sign.
Why are you here?
We're wondering the same thing.
Are you from the Ark?
You know about the Ark?
I know it all too well. I ask you again, are you from the Ark?
This thing kinda creeps me out. Like it came from the future to tell us that humanity is doomed or something.
It's certainly way different from Rome. Are you sure there's no one inside operating it?
Are you from the Ark? Answer me!
Yeesh. Kinda getting aggressive there, calm.
Yikes. Testy.
No kidding.
Yes. We're from the Ark. We are the counter squad.
I see.
The robot who has introduced itself as calm put some distance between us. It then stops and looks in the direction of the tetrapod with a mysterious glare.
Ark's property. Destroy.
Say what? Calm's container opens with a loud mechanical sound, revealing multiple missile launchers inside.
Everyone, take cover.
A barrage of missiles launch from Calm's container. They tumble wildly through the air before embedding into the ground.
What the? Don't move. The missiles have no homing ability.
It's just firing wildly!
No!
One of the erratic missiles manages to hit the tetrapod's thruster and explodes.
My tetrapod.
We're doomed!
Enough.
Eve takes out her sword and charges forward. She deftly weaves her way through the explosions and closes in on Calm in an instant.
Eve, stop!
Eve stops. Rome charges and rams into Calm. Calm and Rome tumble across the ground. Calm is no longer moving.
Rome's newer, more sturdy.
And what about Com?
I think the fuse is missing again.
Yeah, let's keep it missing.
No further threat is posed.
Okay, that's a relief.
I'm disarming this thing right now. I let my guard down because it was an old model.
It attacked the moment we said we were from the Ark.
Yeah. It seems like it has some kind of grudge against the Ark.
Yeah, kind of something along those lines. Something along those lines for sure, but who knows?
Good grief. Even robots are giving us a hard time now.
For now, let's lock it up somewhere safe. It could tell us something useful, some that it could tell us some useful information.
Got it.
Also, we've got a bigger problem.
Ah, the tetrapod!
Stop overreacting. It was already broken. Now it's just a little more broken, that's all.
Your voice is shaking.
Poor tetrapod.
How bad is it?
The missile happened to impact the area that had already sustained damage. Luckily, it wasn't a particularly powerful missile, but from the looks of it, I'd say the damage is pretty severe.
Do you think we can fix it?
We can, but it'll take a while. Damn that robot! I should never!
For now, we'll have to do what we can with the parts we have.
Yeah, that pretty much figures.
I won't let you get away.
Reloading.
Victory! With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
Lily and Adam are busy repairing the tetrapod.
Wrench.
Here, pass the screwdriver, please.
Here. I think this needs to be secured and adjusted a bit. Vice.
I'll go get it.
Meanwhile, we start our conversation with Com, who has been revived or had its fuse reinserted, rather.
I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
You want to be turned into scrap metal?
Untie me.
Yeah, no.
Why did you attack us out of nowhere?
I didn't intend on harming you. I was only trying to destroy Ark property. Unfortunately, my missile pod malfunctioned.
What Ark property?
That transport aircraft. I will destroy everything that benefits the Ark. I will destroy everything that belongs to the Ark.
But that doesn't belong to the Ark!
I apologize.
Well, at least you're quick with an apology. So, why have you got this axe to grind with the Ark? Why do you want to destroy what belongs to it?
Because the Ark stole what belonged to me.
What belonged to you?
An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth.
What was taken from you?
You work for the Ark. I'm not telling you anything.
What in the world?
Calm, I'm Rome. Humans and Nikke's here. Nice. They can help you.
I didn't ask for help. You're nothing but an Ark lapdog who licks their boots.
Dang, this robot can even talk smack.
Harsh words. I'm hurt.
Calm. Won't you tell us what happened? I hate the Ark as well. We might be able to help you.
Get lost, Ark lapdog.
Hey, that hurt.
Whatever, screw this thing.
But shouldn't we try to help? It's clearly been through some trauma. Maybe we can help it heal.
If it was the least bit conflicted, maybe. But it clearly has no intention of cozying up to us. It doesn't even want to talk to us. So, screw it. It's unarmed, and we've got it locked up, so it's not like it can do anything anyway. Let's leave this thing to rot and go help them fix the tetrapod. Or stand guard nearby.
I think at least one person should stand guard.
I will stay here and keep an eye on Calm.
You will?
Yes, I do not need to sleep. Perfect for standing guard. Calm is also weaker than Rome. I will win every time. Out of 100 fights, I win 100.
Okay, we'll leave it to you.
If anything happens, give us a shout.
If anything happens, shout.
Rome? Are you okay?
Okay. If anything happens, I will shout.
I know this isn't the ideal time to be saying this, but I really would love to go fishing.
At least you're somewhat self-aware. Anyway, you heard Adam. That lake is electrified.
Yes, and therefore, insulated gloves are a must. I've got a few pairs. Would you like one?
No thanks. And why are you carrying those around anyway?
Good question.
Listen carefully, Anise. This body of water is huge, nearly the size of a lake. Who's to say there aren't new species of fish swimming around in it? We could even end up pulling up some buried treasure.
That's true. You can catch all sorts of things while fishing in our world as well. Sometimes you can reel in a chest and find useful things inside them.
I feel like that's a Stellar Blade in-game mechanic. Potentially.
What the heck is this wacky world that you're from?
If you're intent on fishing, I can help. I'm something of an angler myself.
Sure! Let's have a fishing battle!
How the heck does a fishing battle work?
Why don't we sit back and watch this unfold? It's not like we have much else to do.
Sure.
Rome opens the container and lays out the artifacts that it collected. With precise movements, it begins sorting them.
A plate. An implement used when eating.
Ah, this is from earlier.
It is useful. Transport.
What are you doing?
Sorting artifacts.
Why?
Rome is making a second arc. A precious home. Chipper, hee hee, ha ha, happy place.
And you're doing that on your own?
That's right.
For how long?
It's been a very long time.
Talk about pointless.
That means there's no point. That's not true. There is much meaning to a second arc.
All right, I caught something!
Me too. It's a big one.
Darn it. It's a chair.
Mine's a box.
You do realize fishing is about getting fish, don't you?
You'll never complete an entire arc.
I will complete it.
You're bound to fail. What you're doing has no value.
Untrue. The second arc has value. Therefore, what I am doing has value.
Even if it does, no one will ever see it. All those years you've spent, all this value you say it has, it will all disappear.
Is that what happened to Calm?
Oh, I caught a real whopper this time!
Seems like it. Your fishing rod is almost about to snap.
Looks like I'm gonna be the winner of this battle.
I'm different. I'm superior to you.
You will fail. Your actions have no value. And even if they do, no one will ever notice it. It will all be destroyed by the arc.
Calm down.
I can't. If you knew what's beneath that lake, you wouldn't be able to calm down either.
Okay, so what's beneath the lake? Neon's fishing line flies into the air. And something lands on the ground with a loud splat. What did she fish up?
What is it?
A disembodied arm lies on the ground, soaking wet and covered in moss. Oh, I was dreading that it was going to be more or less either a dead body or something very close. Mechanical components protrude from the point where the arm was severed. Wait, so it's the limb of a NIKKE? The counters are investigating the mechanical arm retrieved from the lake. So, could it be from the body of a NIKKE? Oh! Generate passcode. A passcode has appeared on the field. Passcode number 1 has been generated somewhere on the field. Oh, okay. So, if we potentially go to where that image is... Oh!
Going in.
Train station left side behind beside the staircase. Use the passcode attained at the passcode gate. The passcode gate will open once the passcode is entered. Okay.
I want to confirm something.
Okay, so thankfully they do give a way so that yeah, you can actually type it in. Cool.
It's quiet and lonely.
Costanico, a crystal salvation for the lonely crow.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Wait, did that say crow? Yeah, probably no relation. So I wonder if that's the only one for now. It might potentially be the only one for now. Maybe. Yeah, there's one way to check, and that's by going next to one of the other gates. Nope, can't use it. Okay, so we'll probably get access to one of those more or less passcode hints every now and then. And we'll probably just have to continue progressing through the story, so that way we can actually get access to the event to give us those codes.
It's quiet.
Let's get the minigame a quick look. Mr. Commander, get over here and check this out. What is it? Found something new? Well, we kind of know Eleg's involvement with the story. Eleg leads me to a small machine tucked away in a corner of the city. Take a look at this. What is this? I'm not sure, but it looks like a game console. What game's on it? There's a game where you play as a sword-wielding girl who fights mysterious monsters. These graphics and systems look super up to date, but it's never been released in the Ark. If it had, there's no way I wouldn't know about it. If it had, there's no way I wouldn't know about it. What's a gaming console doing here? Actually, this is where it gets important. The main character in the game looks just like Miss Eve. Really? Maybe it's just my imagination, but that's why I wanted to get you to play this, Mr. Commander. The others over there don't seem all that interested in games anyway. True that. Come on, let's grab a seat and try this thing out. What do you say we team up and conquer this mysterious new game together? Sure, let's give it a shot. Yeah, so I think this game pretty much has the same graphics and I want to say borderline engine as Stellar Blade itself. So Neighbor Raid is a mini-game where Eve battles unknown monsters called neighbors. It allows you to experience the battles that Eve has faced. Okay, so there is in-game bonus points. And what we get from awards, potentially. Okay. Huh. You can select the native you want to challenge. Rewards will vary based on the amount of boss HP reduced, and you can earn additional rewards for clearing the stage for the first time. Clear stages can be played repeatedly. Before entering the battle, make sure to set up combo attacks and equip your gear. So the first opponent is Gygas, I believe. Attacks the enemy quickly, then jumps to land a powerful blow. This is a combo attack skill. Okay. Equipment. You can view or equip the exospine or gears owned. A maximum of 1 exospine and 2 gears can be equipped. Equipment can be purchased from the shop. Ah, okay. So unfortunately, we don't have anything at the moment. So, not gonna be able to equip any buffs. Okay, so it looks like I will have to use keyboard controls for this. Combo attacks. Tap the screen to perform combo attacks. Combo attacks can be changed freely in the skill menu. On PC, press the spacebar or left mouse button to perform combo attacks. Okay. So I can at least use the mouse button for that. Dodge. Press and hold the screen, then swipe forward, back, left, or right to dodge. It allows you to move and evade enemy attacks. Dodge at the perfect moment to trigger a perfect dodge. On PC, use the WASD keys or click and swipe in your desired direction to dodge. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll use keys just to be safe. Guard. Tap the guard button to defend against the enemy attacks. Guard at the perfect moment to trigger a perfect parry. When perfect parry is triggered, Eve takes no damage and the enemy's balance gauge decreases. On PC, use the E key or right mouse button to guard. Okay. Burst skill. Tap the burst skill button and swipe in the desired direction to use the corresponding burst skill. Only learned burst skills can be used. If none are learned, the button will be disabled. Gain burst gauge by performing a perfect dodge. On PC, press left alt plus 1, 2, 3, or 4, or click the burst skill icon and swipe in your desired direction. Direction to use the burst skills. Beta skill. Tap the beta skill button and swipe in the desired direction to use the corresponding beta skill. Only learned beta skills can be used. If none are learned, the button will be disabled. Gain beta gauge by performing a perfect parry or combo attacks. Yeah, so on PC, press left to control plus 1, 2, 3, or 4, or click the beta skill button and swipe in your desired direction to use the beta skills. Special attack. After the Naytiba emits a special signal, it will unleash a powerful attack that cannot be guarded against. This attack can only be avoided by using dodge. Recovery. Tap the tumbler button to use a certain number of tumblers. Use tumblers to recover HP. Tumblers cannot be used if the use count is 0. On PC, press the Q key or click the tumbler icon to recover. Balance gauge. Perform a perfect parry or land certain skills will decrease Naytiba's balance gauge. When the balance gauge is empty, the Naytiba will enter a groggy state for a certain amount of time. The balance gauge will refill after the groggy state ends. Execute. When the Naytiba's HP becomes 0, Eve will execute it. After the execution, the total score will be calculated based on the damage dealt to the Naytiba and the remaining time. Death. Eve will die when her HP reaches 0. Learning a certain skill allows Eve to try again without resetting the Naytiba's HP. If the time runs out, Eve will die regardless of her remaining HP. Nice. Oh, didn't time that right. There we go. Ow. There we go. Yeah, probably wasn't the best performance. Nice. Yeah, so if I manage to beat all of them on hard mode, then I'll get certain rewards. So, if anything, I'll probably do more of the minigaming kind of its own separate bit. Oh. Journey Body Core and Beta Core. A Body Core and Beta Core have appeared on the field. Body Core number 1 and Beta Core number 1 have been generated somewhere on the field. Huh. Okay. So, I need to find specifically where that was. Aha.
Quiet and lonely.
Beta cores can be used in the minigame. Oh, okay. Beta cores can be used in the boss challenge. Use beta cores to upgrade E's beta skills.
Going in.
And then body core. Body cores can be used in the boss challenge. Use body cores to upgrade E's HP. Oh, another one.
I want to confirm something. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
So, yeah, so it looks like a body code and passcode. And that also means we can get the lost relic up here. Oh, beta core number 2. So that's in the bottom right. And another passcode. So that's gonna be... Yep, there it is.
I want to confirm something.
Fusion gel.
It's quiet and lonely. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
I want to say that's potentially the theme for the boss fight against Raven, if I had to guess.
Going in. You cool? I want to confirm something.
Okay, and then we need to go over here.
Quiet and lonely.
Oops. There we go.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Moran.
Going in.
Nope, go back. There we go. Oh, body core number 3.
I want to confirm something. It's quiet and lonely. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
There we go. I need the camera angle to change. Okay, so they're... Oh, cool. They're pretty much right next to each other.
What's wrong? I'm a little bothered by things over here. I want to confirm something. Going in.
Another beta core. And passcode.
And lonely.
Ambush. Alright, so we just have one more lost relic to get. And 3 more of the cans.
I want to confirm something. It's quiet and lonely. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
There we go. Body core number 4 and passcode 6.
Going in.
Silent Street Battle.
Going in. It's quiet and lonely. I want to confirm something. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Pioneer. Oh, cool. She actually gave it to her. Alright, that seems to be all of them for now.
I want to confirm something.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much missing the code for this one.
It's quiet and lonely. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Alright. Let's go ahead and head back to the story. If anything, I'll probably... excuse me. If anything, I'll probably do the minigame potentially off screen. Or maybe save that for kind of a separate video, potentially.
Explain to us what this is.
I don't know.
Then what was all that talk about how we'd be freaking out if we knew what was below this lake?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Nice try, but Rome has it on file.
Well, turns out you're right. We are freaking out. What the hell is a NIKKE's arm doing in that lake?
If you look beneath the lake, you will know.
Okay, I understand that you don't want to cooperate. Seems like we'll have to see for ourselves what's under there.
Right. We need to see if the rest of the body is in there.
The only problem is that all the electricity coursing through the water.
What if we make a suit out of all the insulated gloves that I brought?
That's a brilliant idea.
And I detect sarcasm.
I thought so too.
But none of us can swim. That'll make searching for something underwater difficult, to say the least.
Let's take care of the electricity for now. Once we've handled that, we can think about what to do next.
Now that we're on the topic, don't you find it strange? Where is the power supply for all this electricity coming from?
There's probably an unmanned power plant nearby, supplying electricity to the ground floor. When the first floor was flooded, it turned the entire lake into an electrical hazard.
Do you think we can locate this power plant?
Tracing the flow of electricity back to the source is easy enough. The issue is that the source is inside the lake.
Of course it is.
Do any of you have a map by any chance?
Maps aren't a thing up on the surface. And even if they were, they'd be so outdated that we couldn't depend on them.
Then I guess we have no choice but to look around.
Fine. Then let's prepare and move.
That won't be necessary.
Privity.
Now that I'm here,
Privity. Where did you come from?
you guys should have done a better job setting up a security perimeter. If I'd been a rapture, you'd all be dead.
If it had been a rapture, we would have heard it coming.
Anyway, the central government sent me. We can't afford to leave this situation unmonitored, no matter how small the impact of the D-Wave is this time around. Don't they trust us? How rude! The central government trusts you. They're simply monitoring the state of affairs to see if any further intervention is necessary. This is a volatile situation, and we have no idea what unpredictable actions individuals affected by D-Waves might get up to.
Huh? Are you talking about us?
Unfortunately, I believe she is.
When you say unpredictable actions, what do you mean?
It's hard to say. I suppose that's why I said it's unpredictable, genius.
Who are you, barging in here acting all high and mighty?
I am Privity from Triangle. We are a defense force employed by the central government to respond to forces which pose threats to the Ark.
What a long-winded explanation.
As far as you're concerned, I'm Privity from Triangle. At any rate, my official role here is to conduct surveillance, but I can also offer general support. I overheard that you're looking for a power plant nearby?
Yes, that's right.
I know the location. The central government's field units received updated maps of the surface.
Huh? Why just you? Wouldn't it be better if everyone got a copy?
Beats me. I suppose we're lucky that way.
Yeah, right. They're just keeping us in line by meting out information piecemeal.
Pretty much.
The central government does no such thing.
That's precisely what a squad member in the Central Government Special Forces would say.
Do you want the location of the power plant or not?
Oh, by all means, be so kind as to grace us with the location, almighty officer.
Did you come here alone, Privity?
No, I brought support. I predict that she'll prove quite helpful. Although, I'll have to wait and see if I'm correct in that assumption. This place is full of uncertainties, and she's the only one I can think of who would be able to handle it.
Stop dragging it out and just tell us who it is, for crying out loud.
She hung back to investigate the entrance. She'll be here soon.
The entrance is all clear, Miss Privity.
Oh. So now we know where Elgato comes in, aside from the minigame.
Wow, look at all these new faces!
Elgato?
Howdy! I'll be taking part in this D-Wave operation. I look forward to working with you all.
Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me.
But yeah, the important thing is that I need to get more gems, like ASAP, so that way I can potentially pull for both Raven and Eve and maybe MOB them before pretty much the banners disappear. At the very least, before Eve's banner disappears.
I'm not alone. We're all in this together.
And of course, aside from pulling on both their banners, I also want to build up more mileage again, So that way, when the Nier Automata rerun drops, I can then use mileage to get pretty much just like Even Raven. I can pretty much get A2 and 2B pretty much right away.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
I'm sorry, but is there any chance you could come down?
Let me have my fun!
Is LA by chance sniffing the tetrapod?
Anybody who recognizes the greatness of the tetrapod must be a good person.
Yep, she is sniffing the tetrapod. Upon joining the group and gazing upon the tetrapod, Ellie completely loses it. Clinging to one of the thrusters, she rubs her whole body against it and sniffs it vigorously.
I can't believe such a magnificent transport aircraft exists! I know that we just met, but would it be okay if I took this apart and got a better look? Please?
No, we're trying to fix it.
If, by your own admission, you know it's an inappropriate question, why would you ask it?
But taking something apart is the same as assembling it, just in reverse! I'll be able to put it back together perfectly!
Don't you dare! Come down, will you?
I don't even know how she got up there.
That's why she's perfect for this kind of mission, in more ways than one. Now then, let me give you a rundown of the current situation. Other than those three showing up, no anomalies caused by the D-Wave have been observed. However, the severed arm of a NIKKE was retrieved from the lake, while some of your members were fishing, no less. The combat assistant robot found in the scrap heap seems to know something about this, and keeps hinting that there might be something on the ground floor, but refuses to elaborate. In order for us to investigate the ground floor further, the electricity flowing throughout the lake first needs to be cut off and the water drained. It seems the power is most likely coming from an unmanned power plant nearby, so the power there needs to be shut off. Did I get everything?
That's correct.
A lovely summary, oh mighty one!
Good. Then let's head to the power plant. I'll lead the way. Elig, come down.
Huh? Why?
We need to go to the power plant.
Why?
We need to cut the electricity flowing inside the lake.
The lake is electrified? No kidding. Anyway, we don't have to bother with all that. I saw a dedicated generator for this facility near the entrance. All we need to do is go there and pull the lever.
Excuse me?
If I take care of that, will you let me help you repair the tetrapod?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Hey, why aren't we being consulted?
Exactly.
Let's leave her. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Tetrapod, but we'll have to part ways for just a little bit. Mwah! Mwah! Mwah!
Ellie kisses the tetrapod repeatedly before finally coming down.
Jeez, she really loves the tetrapod.
Yeah, no kidding.
Are you into this kind of stuff as well, Adam?
No.
Let's get going!
Can I tag along? I want to see what the generators in this world look like.
Of course.
Commander, Elig and I are gonna head out, along with Lily over here.
Wouldn't it be better for all of us to go?
No. We should give the newly introduced characters a chance to shine.
Okay, fine. Reach out if anything happens.
Will do. My voice is ready.
I'll join you soon. Hang on.
So, I guess it's kind of a good thing that the power source in question wasn't underwater.
Let's get back to our daily lives. Cinderella will be waiting for us.
underground inside an urban building generator room.
This lever here is meant to cut off all the power in case of an emergency. All we've got to do is pull it, and voila!
It looks more primitive than I expected.
The more primitive something looks, the more stable it is.
I think I know what you mean. If a system is too complex, even a small malfunction can render it useless.
Precisely. That's why I don't like machines that try to combine multiple functions into one device. Except for game controllers, that is. The more features those have, the better. Anyway, most machines work best when they stick to a simple purpose.
Too true. There's nothing worse than when keyboards have a power button built in.
Oh wow, so you have those in your world too?
And enter keys are too small.
Yeah, that sometimes can be a problem.
And arrow keys lined up in a straight row.
Yeah, thankfully I don't have that issue. Thankfully with mine, it's pretty much, I guess kind of a upside down T. With the up and down above each other, and then the left and right pretty much to the left and right of the down key.
Sounds like you have those here too.
Yes. Evil truly does transcend worlds.
Oh boy.
So if we pull this lever, it will cut all power to the city? And thus the electricity coursing through the lake?
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Wait!
Huh?
What if there are still survivors in the city?
That's impossible.
How can you know for sure?
Official declarations from the central government state there are no human survivors on the surface.
How can we trust that? You never know. They might be lying.
The central government would never lie.
Yeah, somehow I feel that's wrong. I am pretty sure that the central government would lie. Because, I mean, heck, if they would pretty much want to keep things hush-hush in terms of, like, say, oh, I don't know, finding a substitute for Splendiman, perhaps, I'm pretty sure they'd be willing to cover up several things. Heck, even the library that Arcana is in, the archives, there's pretty much some secrets there too. So, yeah, I definitely would not, or more or less, it definitely wouldn't be out of the question that the central government would be keeping secrets, because it is a government organization after all. Heck, Ellig would know because of course what happened with Dark Hero and Material H. So, yeah, Ellig pretty much knows better that, yeah, the central government does keep secrets.
The central government is responsible for maintaining law and order inside the Ark. We must have faith in them.
And what are your personal thoughts, Privity?
Me? I trust them, unquestioningly.
But if you never question something, what meaning does trust even have? Huh. Oh.
Lily, was it? You must have something you believe in as well, yes?
I do. I believe in Mother Sphere.
Is that your world's equivalent of the central government?
To believe in Mother Sphere is to have faith.
I see.
Privity grips the lever.
Wait.
Would you ever deny what Mother Sphere has told you? Would you refute anything she said?
No. That would be blasphemy.
Right. Then you and I have something in common.
The lever has been pulled.
You can take your hand off the lever, Miss Privity. Huh? I just realized the ground floor is controlled by another lever.
Of course it is.
I already pulled it.
When?
I see.
So you can let go of that one. All right.
Privity tries to release the lever, but her fingers refuse to budge. Alec walks over and slowly pries Privity's fingers off one by one.
You've got a death grip on this lever. You must have been awfully nervous. Miss Privity, Ms. Lily, there are times when having blind faith in something isn't ideal. It's fine to keep an open mind and look for other methods on occasion. When following something unconditionally becomes too difficult, choosing another path can help.
Okay. Thank you, Alec.
No problem!
I won't let you get away.
The name definitely fit that mini-boss, because it kind of did look like a jellyfish.
With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
After cutting off the power in the generator room, Alec joins the others in repairing the tester pod. While Privity watches over from a higher vantage point, the rest of us stare at Neon, who is crouched in front of the lake.
All right. I'm going to put it in.
Just stick your hand in the water already. We haven't got all day.
But the water might still be electrified.
The electricity's been cut off.
You never know.
Good grief, move over. I'll do it.
Okay, I'm going.
Is it cold?
I knew that would scare you. Pretty funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
Now all that's left is to drain the water from the lake.
How do we do that, though?
Yeah, good question.
I doubt that the draining system is working as intended. It's probably being blocked by something.
Some kind of obstruction.
Is it what I think it is?
Probably.
I'll dive in and check.
You can swim?
Of course I can.
Oh, that's right. So can I.
Can Nikke's not swim?
Nah. Probably not. Because of their weight. Nope. They weigh too much. What? It's true. I know. It's pretty much a cardinal sin to mention anything to do with a woman's weight. I know that. But it's kind of hard to deny the fact that given a Nikke structure, their mass weighs more than the average person. So. Okay, bad joke. But it's true that they can't swim.
I see. Well, I think it's best that you stay here. It's best for commanders to stay out of harm's way.
That's often a problem for us, since Master likes to overexert himself.
I'll check the drainage area and see if there are any obstructions that need to be removed.
How long can you hold your breath?
Not sure. I've always finished what I needed to do before it became an issue.
What? You've never run out of breath underwater?
Nope, never.
How does that make any sense?
I'll show you. I'll be back.
Wait, you should set up a signal to let us know if you're in trouble. Eve dives into the water with perfect form.
Maybe we could toss in some fishing line? That way she could grab on and pull herself out if she needs to.
I I don't think that would do much.
Let's just wait here for now. If we feel something is wrong, then we'll go in immediately and...
We won't be able to save someone who's submerged in water.
If anything happens, I'll go in.
Okay. If anything happens, you'll have to take over.
10 minutes later.
Don't you think she's taking too long?
Trained divers can stay underwater for over 10 minutes, but...
I can't wait anymore. Let's throw in a fishing line.
I'll go in. First, let's attach some fishing line to me. We hurriedly wrap a fishing line around my waist. I'll be back. While I'm gone, be sure to... Eve emerges from the lake, sending water spraying every which way. She lifts herself out of the water and stares at us.
Are you trying to fish by using the commander as bait?
Not quite.
The drainage system is working fine. Nothing is blocking the main system.
Then the problem must be with one of the drain pipes connected to it.
Yes. There's probably a blocked drain pipe somewhere on the outskirts of the city.
Okay, let's go investigate.
What was inside the lake?
The ground floor seems to have been some sort of plaza. I saw some benches and streetlights.
You know that's not what I'm asking.
On the floor, there were 3 bodies, lying on top of a door. One of them was missing an arm.
That explains the where the arm came from.
On top of a door, you said?
Yes. Maybe they died while they were trying to get inside somewhere. There were traces of welding marks on the outside of the door.
I think we need to try talking to Calm again. We found 3 dead Nikkes on top of what appears to be a large door on the ground floor. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
And I feel like you're lying. What's behind that door?
I don't know.
Calm is unintelligent and doesn't know much.
Shut up. I'm not dumb.
If you were smart, then you would be able to answer.
I won't fall for such simplistic provocations.
Whoa, this is some high-level psychological warfare we're witnessing.
Never thought I'd live to see the day where 2 robots are bickering.
Can't we just pry it open and parse through its data?
Yes, but we don't have the necessary tools.
They do in the Ark.
Well, we're not in the Ark, are we?
We could take it.
Take it where?
I was going to mention this earlier. Finding an old robot like this is a rare occurrence. It could contain valuable historical data. I've been waiting for the ideal time to take it back to the Ark and examine it. And now would seem to be the perfect time. If we're taking this one, it would be good if Rome came too, since it has spent a lot of time on the surface as well.
What will happen to it after you bring it to the Ark?
The data it contains will be analyzed in detail.
And after?
After that, the central government will handle it.
So it wouldn't be sent back to the surface?
More than likely, no.
Most likely, no.
They need to collect artifacts and build a second Ark. I need to stay on the surface.
You'll take me to the Ark? I'd rather self-destruct than go there.
Calm does not have the ability to self-detonate. It is a bluff.
I won't send Rome and Calm to the Ark.
Commander, then you clearly don't care about the safety of the Ark.
What?
Although we don't know precisely what kind of data these 2 robots contain, it is highly probable that whatever it is will be of immense value to the Ark. At the very least, we could ascertain how frequently they encountered raptures in the areas they've been previously, or what types of raptures. Robots that have operated solo on the surface for an extended period are exceedingly uncommon. They will absolutely be useful to the Ark. That much is certain. I appreciate that you have respect for other people and objects. That's why I like you. However, I don't want you to run afoul of the top brass because of it.
I can't believe you just said that!
What?
You just said you like him.
I did? No, I meant...
Yeah, you did let that slip. You did let that slip out.
I meant I respect him as a soldier, not anything romantic.
I don't think you're telling the truth.
That better be what you meant.
And I detect jealousy.
Of course it was. What are you insinuating? Anyway, I know you have a proclivity for stubbornness, Commander. But please, for once, I'm asking you to compromise on this. The data these two robots contain is more valuable than you can possibly imagine.
No.
Fine. How about this then? We'll designate Rome and Com as honorary members of the Counters Squad. That way, no one will be able to mistreat them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That will also justify us sending them right back to the surface after we've analyzed their data. I'll personally ensure that it's done.
I will be the commander's colleague. How exciting.
You were my colleague from the start.
How exciting. So exciting.
And apparently that last statement is ignored. Are you okay with going to the Ark, Rome?
I'm okay. I'm curious about the Ark.
I won't go. The moment I set foot in a filthy cesspool like that, my brain is likely to rot.
You do not have a physical brain, and it will not rot.
Sorry, Com, but you don't have much of a choice here. Either cooperate with us and accept the deal, or we'll leave you entirely at the mercy of the Ark.
I suppose that settles it then.
Privity turns her head toward the tetrapod. Lily, Adam, and Ellig are hard at work with the repairs.
You see? I told you I could get things done.
Who are you talking to?
No one. It's nothing. I'll get moving, along with Rome and Com, once you're done checking out the drain pipes. I'll mark the location on the map for you.
Is she by chance secretly in communication with someone?
I won't let you get away.
I'm out of ammo.
One more time.
I can still fight. Let's go again.
All clear. Where do we go next?
This place is very wet, very squishy. Not good for treads.
There will be a lot of water pooled up in that area. Usually there'd be equipment preventing that from happening, but the place hasn't exactly been maintained as of late.
That means that water has been continuously seeping out, even if it does so at varying speeds. There's a high chance that there's an obstruction of some kind there. If that's moved out of the way, the water will drain.
I'll take a look around. Is the scan function still not working?
Nope. It's been kaput ever since we arrived. To be exact, the scan function is operational, but it's not detecting anything.
Ms. Lily, Mr. Adam, and I were discussing that a few moments ago. When we tried to scan the tetrapod's power source and detailed schematics, it was like looking through a lens that was fogged up.
Despite the fact that everything seemed normal to me.
Same for me. Adam and I took the opposite approach and took apart some of Elleg's machines. Parts that we were already familiar with showed up clear as day, but when it came to the power source or detailed schematics, the results came back blurred beyond recognition.
That must mean we can't share technology between our worlds.
It would seem so. However, that might be by design. Technology that we use here without a second thought could cause a quantum leap elsewhere. Gatekeeper could be doing this deliberately to maintain a sort of balance, negating anything that could cause a major shift between different worlds.
Yeah, maybe.
That's unfortunate. It would have been nice to take something back.
I know. It pretty much shatters the dream of sharing technology between worlds.
That's a shame, for sure. We might have come across some useful discoveries.
At least you'll always be able to retain the memories. Is something wrong, Eve?
Nothing's wrong. It's just... that was a rather poetic line, Rome.
I know many good lines.
Tell me again why you had to tag along.
I might discover new artifacts. The more artifacts, the better for the second arc.
You're nothing if not industrious.
I always work hard.
Is that your main function? Gathering artifacts?
Affirmative. That is what I must do.
Why?
I do not remember. I do remember. It is my duty.
Doesn't it get boring?
No, it does not. Because it is something I must do.
I think I could learn a few things from you.
What do you do in your own world, Eve?
Me? I fight with Anitiba.
All the time?
Yes, all the time.
Doesn't that become monotonous?
I never gave it much thought. It was something I had to do, and so I did it. With everything I had.
Same as me.
I suppose you're right. You and I are pretty similar.
Nobody move. Raptures detected up ahead.
Ahead of us lies a massive tunnel. The entrance is blocked, with a mass of barbed wire and other bits of detritus. Water trickles through the gaps in the blockage, indicating that the tunnel must be a drain pipe, or must be a drainage pipe.
That's almost certainly a drainage pipe, but I don't see any raptures.
Could they be hiding? Waiting to attack?
Yes, they're lying in wait.
Hold on. How did you know that, Neon?
You mean, how'd you know that, Rappy?
Instinct. Instinct developed through firepower.
They're hiding underground, waiting to ambush us.
Why would they bother hiding out here? I thought the surface was desolate.
Rapture ambushes operate slightly differently from the ambushes we know. They'll find places likely to be frequented by humans or Nikkes, and then lie in wait for ages. They most likely concluded that either humans or Nikkes would come to this place due to the flowing water, and decided to wait. It's entirely possible they've been waiting here for decades.
Persistent.
They certainly are.
Do they feed on humans or Nikkes?
No, they simply kill them.
That makes their persistence even stranger.
Yes, it does.
Rappy, let's get started.
Affirmative. Engaging enemy.
Let's do this.
Roger.
Oh, field change. The repairs on the tetrapod are nearly complete. Yeah, them hiding underground, just pretty much lying in wait, borderline seems kind of akin to maybe the mentality of, say, I guess I want to... Kind of the thing that came to mind is trapdoor spiders, in a way. Because they'll hide kind of inside a hole underneath something, and then when prey gets close enough, they'll leap out and latch onto their prey. So that's kind of what came to mind. So back to the story. Okay. 2 stages left for story 1.
Here we go.
And yeah, in terms of the in terms of what I'm gonna do in terms of the banners, my idea was aside from whatever vouchers I'm gonna get from the event here, pretty much what I'm going to do is grind through main campaign chapters so I can progress to the story finally, but also get a nice supply of gems for the banners. Ideally, I want to try to get enough between gems and vouchers to do potentially, I don't know, 100 pulls both for each. That's kind of the idea, is that I want to do pretty much 100 pulls each in a way, so that way I can potentially give myself a decent chance to potentially MLB Eve and Raven, but also I can build up mileage again to then exchange for A2 and 2B. With a resounding roar, the surface of the lake begins to recede. Before long, the entire lake has been drained, revealing the ground floor in its entirety. The first thing that catches my eye is the 3 fallen Nikkes. Their bodies have become overgrown with moss, making them look like a part of the natural landscape. We cautiously head down to the ground floor.
Confirmation of death. No surprise there. And for a long time at that. I'm not even picking up any brain activity.
If I may.
Gravity steps forward and searches the bodies of the fallen Nikkes.
There doesn't seem to be any data stored inside. Then again, even if there was, it would have almost certainly been damaged by the water and electricity. They're wearing dog tags, old models.
So maybe mass-produced Nikkes?
These might help us find out something.
Alright, take them.
I'm going to head back to the Ark. I'll take Rome and Com with me and make sure they get to come back to the surface.
All right.
The Ark. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, just a moment. I received a message from the Ark.
Gravity steps away.
This door underneath them has welding marks. Considering which side they're on, it must have been soldered from the outside.
I hope it wasn't done to keep people inside from getting out.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same, because if they were being purposely trapped inside, that would be just morbid.
How long will it take to open this up?
If we go full steam ahead, we should be able to pop it open quickly. If we're careful about it, I'd say maybe half a day.
How are the repairs in the tetrapod going?
All done! We've even finished running all the necessary tests. I may not have been able to do a deep dive into the schematics like I wanted, but it was still a fun project. Repairing things is always a hoot.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just got a report confirming the location of Gatekeeper.
Oh.
It's approximately 20 kilometers from here in the old downtown area.
Nice. Sounds like they're making progress. So, if we deal with this Gatekeeper character, we might be able to return to our world?
That's right.
That's good news. But I don't think we'll be heading back anytime soon.
What? Why not?
Because a certain someone we know can never resist getting involved in other people's affairs.
You mean Eve, don't you?
Right.
Adam, Lily, I'm sorry, but I would like to delay our return for a while. I want to find out what's happening here and help in any way I can. I'm also curious to find out what's behind that door.
I knew it.
Yep, we totally called it.
Yep, they know her too well.
Are you sure? Don't you need to hurry back? You're not duty-bound to help us by any means.
You helped with the repair of the tetrapod. And besides, do you always need a reason to want to help someone?
Wow. I can't remember the last time I heard someone speak in such lofty terms.
If you're willing to help, we certainly won't turn you down.
Then let's do something about that door first. Let's see. What tools should we bring?
Wearing it down with a grinder might be a good idea.
How about using a torch to pierce through it?
Or drilling a hole and packing it with explosives?
See you around, everybody.
Going to the Ark. How exciting.
The way Com's acting is making me nervous.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it couldn't stop raving and ranting before, but now it's gone quiet.
Yeah, that makes it more worrisome.
Maybe it gave up. Or it's plotting something. Either way, don't worry. Its weapons have all been removed, and Rome will keep an eye on it.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you. The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
Yeah, we've heard it all before. Talk about being a broken record.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
I suggest we hurry for the sake of our own mental health, if nothing else. By the way, I just sent you a file, Commander.
What is it?
It's a detailed map of the area. I figured it might come in handy. It's highly classified, so make sure to keep a tight lid on it.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it sure does make us do foolish things, like handing out confidential information like it's nothing.
What did you just say?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Anyway, I'll see you all later.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
Be quiet, would you?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a long trip back.
Privity, Rome, and Com leave.
All right. Let's keep watch over the area.
That's about the only thing we can do now.
Let's get back to our daily lives. Cinderella will be waiting for us.
The next day. How are things progressing?
Nearly finished. The welding wasn't as strong as we thought. We're being extra careful since we don't know what's inside, so it took longer than expected.
We just need to finish this last part. Should take an hour at most.
Okay, so you're nearly there.
I spent all of last night hammering away at this. I could use a good rest.
Go right ahead. I'll help with things over there. Yeah. Go right ahead. I'll help with things over here.
I really appreciate that. Thanks.
Oh, no you don't, Adam. No slacking.
What do you mean? It's almost finished anyway. It's not like I can be of much more help.
You could help with the cleanup.
I'll take care of that. You go rest, Adam.
You see? He says it's fine.
Ugh, fine. Go.
Come on, Ms. Lily. Give Mr. Adam some slack. He did a good job helping us.
Yeah, what she said. It's not easy being an assistant to 2 engineers. All right then. I appreciate you.
Commander,
Uh-oh.
I need you to hurry over to the city entrance.
Why? Is something wrong?
We've got a big problem.
Alright, I'll be over there. Sorry.
It's okay.
Abby, I'm here. What's going on here? At the city entrance, Privity lies collapsed on the ground. What? Rome appears to be completely shut down. Oh, so it's Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel are here. Okay. Why'd they do this? And there are 3 familiar figures standing before them.
I found them lying somewhere on the surface.
So, someone attacked them?
So I brought them here.
This young lady is not too grievously injured. Still, it would be most dangerous to simply leave her where we found her.
Could have been Raven? Did Raven attack them?
I've already administered some basic first aid, but do you have any medical equipment around?
What are you all doing here? No, first off, what happened to Privity in Rome?
Focus. We need to treat these 2 first.
Point me where I need to go and I'll treat them.
Make haste.
Oh, okay.
Finished.
How's Privity doing?
She should wake up soon.
Phew, that's a relief.
What about Rome?
Luckily, it was just a fuse that was pulled out. I'll turn the power back on now.
Commander.
Rome, are you okay?
I'm fine. I simply went offline for a moment. Is Privity okay?
She's fine, don't worry.
That's good.
What happened? Where's Calm?
We encountered a rapture on the way. Privity fought hard. So did I. But then, Calm suddenly knocked Privity unconscious. And ran away.
What?
I had to protect Privity, so I fought against the rapture. But I couldn't win. Right before I went offline, I saw 3 white figures come in.
We were planning on treating them at the nearest city. But it just so happened you all were nearby.
A real stroke of luck indeed. Thanks for saving them.
'Tis but a small matter. No need for thanks.
What are you all doing here anyway?
Oh, we're...
Mr. Commander! You need to get back here! Hurry!
I'll be right there. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Could you give me something to eat while I wait? Otherwise, I might get bored.
Snow White, don't be like that.
Ellie, what's wrong?
Inside. Behind the door.
What did they find? You gotta open... I stopped mid-sentence. A dark space lies where the door used to be. Standing against that darkness is a figure. What the hell? An old man who stares at me silently. What in the world?
Mr. Commander.
Who is this?
It's a human.
Memories TELLER to be continued. The city once submerged beneath the lake has come into view. Human survivors have been discovered on the surface. Aha! So that's where story 2 is. Beta core number 4. Passcode number 7. Squad Raven XX0XX. Raven's route will be available in Story 2. Be the side story in Raven's route. Side story? What the hell?
I'm a little bothered by things over here. It's quiet and lonely.
Flooded commercial sector.
I want to confirm something.
Yeah, that's definitely quite the surprise. The fact that there was a freaking old man just in a wheelchair. So yeah, that definitely leaves me with some questions for sure. Oh, Gygas.
You called? Going in.
Of course, that name pretty much makes me think of Gygas from Earthbound.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
There we go. Got the passcode. So now we can open this gate, I believe. Nope. I think I saw Snow White in the distance. Right? Nope. That was Neon. Yeah. Oops. Ouch. I think I see what's going on. She's trying to do similar stunts to Eve. Oh. There we go.
I want to confirm something.
Look out.
It's quiet and lonely.
Hedgeboar Brute. Probably one of the other bosses. Yep. Goddess of Victory statue. A statue of a goddess made by artists who remained in the city to pray for victory.
I want to confirm something. I'm a little bothered by things over here.
Come on. There we go.
Going in.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a brief little break, and then we'll pop back. We're gonna take a brief break, then we'll pop back in, and we'll see about doing story 2. So I'll be back in a moment.